Yeah, it was probably
Yeah.
too expensive, that's why.
Yeah,
Some of the airports are super expensive to fly into.
Yeah.
So you end up having to either spend the money and fly in, or you suck it up and
Mm.
make an extra 2-hour trip when you get off the plane.
yeah.
Little Mama Laura, AZ are here.
Hey, Laura, hey, see?
Need help change the light bulb? Huh?
What?
Need to help change the light bulb?
Why?
And get a cat.
Oh,
Got a helper.
hello.
Dog going back in again? Looks like. Hey. Willie Nelson. I never went to bed with an ugly woman, but I sure woke up with a few.
What's up, David, Laura, Dominic, Corey? None yet?
Yeah, hey, guys.
That's when you, that's Paul, that's when you know you got a drinking problem.
I don't know
Hey,
if you
Dominic.
guys remember, but back
Good
in the
morning,
day,
all.
hey, Dominic, Eddie Murphy picked up a gal. Come to find out, it was a fella. He didn't know it at the time he
It was
found
a
out.
he, she, huh?
Yeah, he wasn't happy about it. He's still hearing about it. This has been 25, 30 years ago, at least.
Yeah, Nunya, yeah, that's right. You're sorry to hear that our little Sparky died. Yep.
What's up, Dominic?
Yeah, good morning, good evening. How are we all?
Yeah, we're going.
Anything exciting happened recently?
Oh my God, shut up.
Oh, you mean like the meetup that
Yeah,
Justin's been touting that pretty big time.
I've been touting shit.
April 6th next year.
Yeah. So what's the report on it, Justin? How'd it go?
I don't know. Really give a crap.
I thought you were a spokesperson for them.
I haven't get a.
That's what Dominic was saying, that if you have any questions, just get a hold of Justin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I'm canceling it then if I'm in charge of it.
Well, thank God, Justin, they only have it once a year.
Yeah,
I watched about 20 minutes of Wedge and Big's show last night, and I couldn't listen to it no more. I was like, well, I just left. I was like, I can't listen to this crap no more. That's just all we're gonna talk about the whole show.
Nunya says hi to you, Dominic.
hello. Okay, let's get some chatter. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I've here dropped this in my lap.
Or I will sign into Sarah's account and kick you out of the chat. Keep it up. What was it? Nunya? I was crushed. I didn't get it. TJ also told me. What?
Yeah. He didn't hear about Sparky
No, he was pretty much
because
gone the whole week it happened.
he's been absent. Yep.
Hmm.
Wonder how TJ's doing. Heard from
I
him.
haven't seen him for a while. What happened?
Well,
Well-
he was supposed to go on that 30-day thing that he was telling everybody about. So
Yeah, so I'd say he's probably in the 30-day thing then.
yeah, I mean, it's only been probably about a week since we saw him.
Because
so,
he didn't go to your meetup, right?
Yeah,
he didn't go to it. As much as everybody was trying to talk him into going to it, that wasn't us talking to him that one day.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. It didn't seem like a good idea because it seemed like TJ was having his own personal marital problems. It didn't seem like that was a good time for him to be going to a meetup.
No.
Yeah.
Because all those guys would be telling him what for, you know?
Yeah, she's not even home, Laura, so message her. Do whatever you want.
yeah, go for it.
Well, I think they had a funeral for Sparky, Laura. Where?
I want to say they cremate the birds. So they probably got like a little mini urns or something.
I don't know how they do with birds.
We actually bought some mini urns off of Amazon when Sarah's grandma and her dad passed away. And you got 4 of them, really nice metal ones, and they were all different designs. And you could put a little bit of ashes, like, you know,
Yep.
about a half a cup worth in each one.
Hmm.
And then you could, like, it was a good way, like, if you wanted to hand some out to your family.
Little Llama Laura says yes, they cremated him. Her.
Yeah, I remember that's what they said they did with the last bird. When they had the last bird funeral.
Yep. Nunya, your favorite, and Nunya you really loved David. I'm sure he loved Laura too, but you could just see how the love in how he snuggled and cuddled with David.
I'm just reading Corey Mano's comment there. Right. Okay.
Corey.
Yeah, right.
Well, some people will do that with pets, like in the hopes that they'll go and get it cremated or something. They'll have plans to do something. But then
Mm.
it just never comes to fruition. And then it just sits in there like a freaking freezer burnt chicken nugget for 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah, right. To each his own, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sarah's mom did that too with her dad's bird when he passed away. They put it in the freezer. It was in there for like 2 or 3 years before they finally did something with it. Just sitting on the little bottom shelf all by itself, wrapped up in like 4 Ziploc bags.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's a bit much for me to mentally get my head around. Considering the fact I haven't had birds in probably 25 years.
I hope that the bird is in a Ziploc bag at least, not just in the freezer.
Yeah.
Well, Sarah's mom kept it and was gonna get it cremated for her dad, but then her dad died and then Sarah was like, let's just get rid of it. Like, we don't need it no more, like. So they just, I don't even know what they did with it, to be honest with you. I just
Hmm.
know it's not there no more.
Okay.
Yeah, I tell Diana, gotta take a vow of silence. I ain't gonna say nothing anymore.
Who is
Why?
it?
Well, there was a guy someplace in the States, I'm not sure where, probably California, but I don't know. But anyways, he was a coach at a high school, plus he was a principal. But anyways, he became a custodian at another school. Anyways, they offered him a job at this school. It was a little bit less money, but money wasn't an issue with him. But anyways, so they were negotiating something. I forget what it was, but they offered him the job. So anyways, so he wrote an email, but because there's the women there, he said something about the, really two nice ladies or whatever like that. But anyways, they pulled the offer on their job. We don't want you. He said, well, why? Because you're saying, you said you called us ladies. That's derogatory and degrading. So he didn't get the job.
Yeah.
Huh?
Fuck, you really wanna work there anyway? Fuck that.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah.
Psychotic
After finding
jackass.
that out, he certainly dodged a bullet then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
cuz think about it, if he wouldn't have said that and then got the job and got in there and said, how you doing today, girls or ladies? And then fucking, oh god. That, no,
No.
it just pisses me off.
I mean,
Yeah,
what are you supposed to call them?
Nothing.
Dumbass,
By their preferred pronouns.
dumbass.
Well, it's always been ladies and gentlemen.
But you
or
don't know
whatever.
what the preferred
No,
program.
it's not ladies and gentlemen anymore. You've got to get
No.
with the program.
No, it's dumbass.
Starts with a B.
Like, what do you? I
Entitled
don't
bitch.
understand.
Paul, we're too
The guy
old. to
was being
understand.
polite.
We're too old to understand.
Yeah.
I'll never understand. No way. Never.
Yeah, me neither. I
No
don't
matter
know.
what you say, somebody's got something to say about it or whatever, right?
Well, see, that's what I
Really?
that's what I was telling Mike and them the other night. I was like, that's the whole point of the Bertha character. It's making fun of all that. That's like the whole point of that character is making fun of that whole stupid shit.
Sure.
Because
It's
in
just
there,
too
because
hard to
I-
get my head around.
cause I'll literally, Dominic, I'll put in the comment, I'll put in the game chat. I'll be
Yeah.
like, call her a dude if you wanna fire her up. Like, that's what I'll write in the chat. So then people will come up and be like, how you doing, guy? Or something like that.
Or,
It's
what do
just-
you can't call him a dude because it'd be offensive to dudettes, you know?
Well, that's the whole point. I'm talking about the video game character I made. It's the whole point of it is making
Hmm.
fun of all that.
It seems like in the last week or
Yeah.
10 days, I've seen a lot of internet stuff, especially on YouTube. Doesn't matter how old they are, especially young people that are turning against that stuff and saying, no, we can't really. They're not
Yeah,
going there
there
much
has to
anymore.
be a pushback at some stage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at some point. It's kind of
Yeah,
natural.
I'm fine. I'm fine with some
Your
of the
lifestyle.
included stuff.
I'm fine with the
I've no
lifestyle,
problem with
just stop pushing it on everybody.
Yeah.
But don't push it too far. Let's don't go from one extreme and then just push it to the other.
Well, this is the problem is whenever a movement wins, that's when they need to learn to stop.
Yeah,
But movements
exactly.
don't tend to do that. They'll keep pushing and pushing to the point to where everybody hates them. And then the respect that they did gain when they won their fight is now all gone and everybody hates them again.
Well, hey, let's
You know
go
what I'm
back
saying?
20
We,
years ago.
we need to find the middle.
Eh?
Don't go too far one side.
I
Yeah, but-
agree.
Let's go back 20 years ago. Here in Canada, in Ontario, women were fighting and they won they got a law made that they can go topless anywhere in Canada or whatever. You ever see anybody going topless? I haven't. But they wanted the law changed so that they could go topless down
Well, the reason they wanted to change, Paul, because men can go bare chested, and so they wanted equality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of never understood that anyway, though.
Well, but anyways, I don't have a problem with that. They want to go down there and just hanging out. Well, I haven't seen it yet. That was 20 years ago.
Well, like I said, though, it's like movements, you know,
Yeah.
when they get to the point to where they win what they were fighting for, you need to learn to stop. Because then you just create hate, and then guess what? You're right back where you started at.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And
I
then
don't.
there is no
Yeah.
coming back from that once it's like that.
Yeah. As I said, I don't have a problem with it. You know, you're not. The whole issue with the quota system is you're giving something to someone that doesn't deserve it or is not qualified for it.
was-
I don't have a problem with someone getting a job on their merit. I don't care who you are. You know, your race, color, creed, religion, gender preference, whatever. You give a job or a position to someone that is the most qualified for it.
I
Right.
agree with that. Doesn't happen much
That's
over
simple.
here.
Oh, you're talking about affirmative action.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because that's where this all started.
No, if you're qualified for the job, doesn't matter what or who or whatever, eh?
Exactly. But the way people are going these days is, oh, you've got to give it to a certain minority.
Yeah.
Now, there has to be 50% women on a certain place, a certain panel. You know,
I look at Biden, all the people he's got.
that's what I'm
working-
saying. A certain political party, they
Yeah.
have to be 50% women. I don't have a problem with giving anybody, whoever the most qualified person is, gets the job. Simple.
Yeah.
That was hooligan media.
Hey, Dre.
Says I'm a,
Hey,
so I got a letter that says I'm a
Hey, Mr.
representative
Dre.
from
Hey,
hooligan
Mr. J.
media. Hold
you
on,
got a
read-
letter from who, Justin?
hold on, read this. I just got this email.
Uh,
At least they didn't put a link in there, because I wasn't gonna click on it.
yeah.
I've
I
never
always
heard of,
love it when they say, "Oh, we've seen your account. We love what you do,
yeah, it's not the first one I've got.
and we think you can."
I'm gonna look up hooligan media. I wanna see what it is.
Yeah, I always get one. Oh, 7-day free trial to boost your account. I always send them back. I always send them back an email saying, "Yeah, I'll have a 365-day free trial, please," and I never get a reply.
It's a display advertising network. Maximize your inventory monetization user experience. Publishers mind.
That usual spam.
I'm just trying to figure out, I wanna see if like, I just wanna know what it is.
So Dre, how's it going? Dre wants to know how come Justin's talking about his man boobs? What?
I think I talked about going topless. Yeah.
Yeah. As I
That
said,
wasn't even my conversation. That was Hodge's conversation.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just brought up free the
Yeah.
nipple. Yeah, I've got an issue. I've got a slight issue with that, because the people that will free the women that will free the nipple are the women we don't want to see free the nipple. Basically, There's JDS.
What the hell does inventory monetization mean?
Oh, I don't know. It's obviously some fancy term for trying to be a snake oil salesman or someone trying to rip you off.
I know, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell that term means.
Takes all
Yeah.
kinds.
Yeah.
Gotta pitch some peanuts, be right back.
Okay.
Like, I know what each word means separately, I just don't know what the hell that means together. Like, what is? That's some kind of business term I've never heard of.
It's obvious. It's obviously
I don't know.
trying to monetize your inventory.
I guess. Let's see here. What else we got in there? God, Harbor Freight, man, they spam my email with fucking coupons, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, because they want you to spend money there. We've got a number of these big department chains that you buy off them once, and then every day they spam you. I'm trying to work out what the other ones are. A woman with no shirt on qualifies for every single position on earth.
Oh, there's Corey.
Valid point there, Nanya. Valid point. But yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Paul, just to show you how much I'm losing it, I have peanuts in one of these and dog food in the other. I was throwing dog food out there.
Well, maybe that'd be a nice change of pace for him, Paul.
they'll probably still eat it.
Bet you they still eat it.
Yeah.
It probably could be a treat for him.
They all ran away, Paul. They all ran away.
Yeah.
They
But
gave
those
it
are
one
dogs
sniff.
over here.
They know what side their bread's buttered on. They'll be
Yeah.
back.
It's the
Yeah,
peanut
but
side.
I hope you didn't give peanuts to Mia though.
No, well, Mia goes out and she finds them and chews them up.
JDS, I can combine Canada and the US, the United States
That'll
and
be great.
Canada.
Oh, yeah, maybe he's out there putting it out for the skunks, not the squirrel.
I was just thinking that too. I
Yeah.
was like, no, now the skunks are gonna come running. Yeah, cause yeah, there's certain animals out there, they'll eat anything you put out there, it don't matter.
Yeah.
You can put rotted food out there and they'll still eat it.
Yeah, raccoons eat anything.
Yeah, so do possums and
Yeah.
Possum.
And here comes Birdman.
David,
Hey, David.
Hey, Dave.
Guys, I want to
Yeah.
share something with you.
Please.
You just give me Dominic, you've already seen it
Okay.
because you're like, I think you put a laughing face to it.
Yep.
Just let me find wherever it bloody thing's gone.
So it's peculiar.
thank you.
So we ordered a picture frame to put the picture of Sparky here in
Hmm.
from Amazon.
Already
It's only
see
a
where this
standard
is
size
going.
picture frame. And this is the box that arrived.
I can already see
we
where this
can't
is
see
going.
it. How come we can see is the picture?
Oh, there it
Okay.
goes.
I mean,
Holy crap.
that looks at least a meter tall.
That's a picture frame?
I can fit in the box.
Laura can actually sit in the box.
Now doors are a lot smaller in the UK, hence they're smaller.
They must
people
be,
there.
yeah.
No.
That door's what, 150 centimeters tall?
That box makes the door look like the borrowers live behind it.
How big a frame did you order?
Just a
No, you need to take a picture of the box with the frame in front of it, David. and then show us. Lean the
Yeah,
frame up against the box. and
so
then
we
show
got
us.
a reference,
Well, let me just show you what was inside it.
a frame of reference, yeah.
Huh?
Does that give you a clue? How big
Yeah.
the frame was?
I thought your people were less wasteful over there.
I think Amazon just realized that we're moving and we could benefit from this giant box and all that paper for wrapping stuff.
Wow.
Just saying, Laura fits in the box. You already know this.
Yeah, just stuff her
How
in
do
the
you, how
box.
do you know that?
I
Yeah.
say put her in the storage unit until you're ready to pull her back out.
Justin, did you know there's a brain meter?
No, there was.
Oh, there's
yeah,
one.
yeah, you've got to catch up on all the videos that have been done.
I'm going to keep inboxing Justin them.
Yeah, that just seems like to me like a bit extreme. Even the Amazon driver,
You know,
he was laughing his head off because when he went to put it in the van, he got his mate to help him lift it, but it was so light, it was like, what the darn hell?
So
And
they think it's going to be big and they pick it up and go, woo.
And he put it in his van. It nearly filled the whole of his back of his van. So he was not impressed that he had to deliver that and then go back and get the things. The only thing we can think of is the people in the warehouse, when they packed it, thought it was going to be delivered on Saturday. So I thought, great idea, we'll do an April Fool's.
Must have
Yeah,
been, yeah.
yeah.
But it got delivered today.
That does sound,
Yeah,
that does sound pretty
that
relevant.
sounds about right. It was packed for delivery on April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Now, if you think about this, think of the size of Dave Ennis's little phone stand.
Yeah,
Could you imagine the box?
wow.
Well, at least there's plenty of cushion in there for Laura when you pack her up.
Send her to Istanbul.
Send her to Istanbul.
Pack it in, Laura.
Istanbul.
Pack it in.
I've just realised none of these seem to be my friends.
I
Pack it
didn't
in,
say
Laura.
it.
Just saying.
Yeah, hashtag just saying.
Like I said, pack it in.
They're the company that was building the UK Disneyland.
Yes.
Have gone into administration.
Weren't they supposed to build Warner World or something?
Yeah, the UK Disneyland has been built. The thingy does.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, just like won't be happening.
So,
So,
Disney decided they wanted a UK-based Disneyland.
Then they pulled out.
So they hired a company to buy all the land, and they've literally taken out 3 villages, lots of houses, lots of fields, bought them all up, ready to go. And then Disney went, nah, we're not doing it now.
They sold it to someone else, didn't they?
So the company had to find another buyer
mm,
and couldn't find one. So they've done a deal with Time Warner and
BBC.
Is it DreamWorks
Yeah, BBC.
and BBC, and they're going to build a Time Warner, DreamWorks, BBC theme park.
yeah.
Now the company's
So-
gone bust.
How long has, when did that happen? When Disney?
When did
pulled
they
out?
start it? Yeah.
Disney pulled out about a year ago.
Yeah, no, Disney pulled out about 2 years ago.
Explains that was right when their stock started tanking.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they've already started building a tram link under the Thames from this area to the other side to where it's going to be.
hmm
And they've cleared out a massive area.
just got a text message. My nephew's coming over
Yay.
at about 7 o'clock.
Wow.
Christopher's coming. Yeah.
You haven't seen him in a while, have you?
Oh, it's been 6 months. It was funny because he asked me how I was making out. I said, so I sent him a picture. He goes, holy crap. I got to get over to see this. But he making knives, eh? What's called Fox knives, all
Oh,
handmade
yeah.
knives. But
Mhm.
what did you say to me the other day? He's got like 32 orders for knives. He's got 7 done so far. So,
He's gonna be busy.
Justin, you remember when you going on about the socket behind me and all the wires?
Yeah.
Have you looked behind Paul lately?
Paul Hodges?
yeah.
Yeah, it's looking all them wires,
Yeah.
What wires?
all into that socket.
Computers and the socket.
Yeah, look how many USB plugs he's got plugged in those fucking computers. There are like 20 of them on the front of it.
One's a CO2 thing and 3 adapters. That's
Surprised
it.
he hasn't overloaded his power supply yet.
Oh,
Mm.
fuck. There's nothing there. Like one's for a little fucking LED light. The other one's for my router.
Yeah. We know that every time Paul turns that silhouette machine on, the
Yeah,
Canadian National Grid have to turn up the nuclear pants.
Yeah, but you see that that's a power strip, so he's got it daisy chained from wherever it's plugged into the wall all the way there.
Yeah.
It's like 4 of them daisy chained together.
You see a power strip right here where the computer is. I think there's 20 plugs on it. So big long bar. You keep plugging things in.
Cheers, Eddie. Yeah, gonna be honest, I don't feel it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna take a long time for you to get over the hurt.
Yeah.
She was your constant buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim.
Evening, Timmy.
Hey, Timmy.
Tim Jackson.
Oh,
Good morning.
don't switch us to your bad side, David.
That's my good side, brother.
What's up, Tim?
I gotta make a phone call before 5 o'clock. I'll see you guys hopefully
Okay.
tomorrow.
All right, Dave.
Thanks for
Yeah.
later, David.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Take care,
David.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bye-bye.
yeah.
Is none of you like 20 minutes behind in the chat?
Yeah, must be.
So
Yeah, 'cause I said your people like 20 minutes ago when we were talking about the door.
yeah,
You people.
But
Eddie,
that's
click the live bit.
the way. Fall off or
Put it
what?
on live chat.
No, it's not the live chat. At the bottom, you should have you have a little button that says live with a red dot. If it's not got the red dot, you're not live. Click that and it'll move it to live.
Well,
Yeah.
he just has to slide the bar over with his finger, but at some point he probably paused it or something and didn't go right back to the live part of it.
Yeah.
I've done that too before where I was like 2-3 minutes behind and didn't realize it.
Yeah. That can happen.
So Paul, you're having old family week going on here.
Yeah, but that stops me from doing all my work though.
Here comes JD with the wisecracks.
Yep.
I don't want to get all dirty and crappy and all that and have people show up and you got dust everywhere and
Hmm.
dirt. So that's okay. I need a break anyways.
Yeah. Once in a while, you gotta take a break.
Yeah. I would, well, if I would have had time today, I would have stopped and picked up some primer paint that I might even started painting that area up over the stairway so then I can take the rest of that boards off and finish that one section of wall there. So
You
I
know,
might
if I-
still I got one area to mud upstairs, just a final touch-ups and stuff, so.
Shame you don't live near here, Paul.
Yeah.
Because this Kircher vacuum cleaner we got last week on a bargain should have been
Yeah.
200. Got it for 30 quid. I switched it on the other day and nearly everything disappeared out of the living room. It's all inside the Hoover. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I bought one too. It was $40 and the guy even delivered it. I plugged in, turned it on, holy frickin' dust everywhere. Oh my God. But I just bought some, remind me, I gotta buy some more bags. Thanks for reminding me. Where's Amazon? There we are. Buy again. Where the hell are you?
Yeah, this one, it just literally, even the cockatiels are clinging on for dear life.
I ordered them not that long ago. Where the hell are they? Right there. Delivered March the 3rd package. Buy it again. $25 for a couple bags. Yeah, right there. Unless I cut them open and drain them and then try and staple them shut. But
Wayne B. and Dustin is here.
Hello, Wayne
hey,
B.
when can I get them?
Dustin.
Wednesday.
Hey, guys.
April 5th. I can get them Wednesday, so Wednesday delivered. But the
2 day
drop back
delivery.
is heavy when it gets loaded down, right?
See what Brother Ken said? Give all your guests some sandpaper and get time to get on with it.
Yeah,
Got a stapler around or not. I can.
I like how his drone. I like how his drones over the last month have slowly been getting more buried on that shelf.
But back here?
See
Oh,
that? I've noticed that
The
over the
ones on
last
the
month.
shelves.
Yeah,
Hell, up there, yeah, getting shit thrown on top.
Eddie said he's got
Had
you
to
on
be-
Facebook.
My son was over the
Laura.
other day.
Unfortunately, you are friends for life. Deal with it.
Yeah, but
That's how far behind Eddie is.
I'll send him a message anyway.
but
yeah,
anyway,
hit
my
that
son
little
was
like
over
button.
the other day. I had some photo albums out. I had a lot of pictures of him and his mom and like that. And he'd go, "Oh my God, look at this! Look at this!" I said, "Here, take him home." Deal.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, Marshall, how you doing?
Marshall,
now he's looking at the shelves behind him. He's like, fuck, I gotta clean that.
Well, I'm thinking once I get a room upstairs done, and stuff up there, but once I get done sanding and all that, get things painted, thinking about taking that shelving unit and putting it upstairs. So my drawers will be upstairs instead of down here. Because I got another cabinet that I can put stuff in, but I want to put my Model Railroad stuff in. Close the doors, you can't see the mess, right? All my little goodies.
Dude, your dog's tail just looks like a big ass spider going across the floor.
Yeah.
All I saw was the very tip of it. I was like, what the hell is that?
That was Vader.
Yeah. The Vader's right there. They're talking about you, you little shit. You fat shit. Getting too much weight. What?
Skip's got a question for you there, Paul. Right?
Okay.
Excuse me while I just nip out and get the swear jar.
no worries.
Hey, see, Paul skipped in the chat.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay. What? Where's your ball? What'd you do? Put it right there. Look at that. Comes up and gives me the ball.
Skippy knows better.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet Nixon would be loving Biden right now, taking all that history off of his shoulders.
Yeah,
For the longest time, man, Nixon was probably one of the most hated.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm too busy reading fake news to fly drones.
You're not allowed to do any of that sort of stuff in the Thames, Eddie.
Oh, I need to go to play in the mud a little bit, maybe before he goes up. But,
Yeah.
I will see.
Let me see about that, Eddie. Maybe you could camp next to us in the park, because by the time you get over here, we're not going to have a backyard at all.
Well, Skip, the one that you need to get fired up would be Justin. He'd get fired up about Biden.
Bag.
Skip said he's just trying to get somebody fired up.
What? You want to go outside again?
talking about Americans getting fired up. I was watching them, you know, when you're going through YouTube shorts, you're
Yeah,
just scrolling down.
yeah.
I was going through them earlier while Laura was out shopping for several hours on her own. And one of them came up, and it was the British woman said, "My husband is an American, and he has this problem." And he comes in, he goes, "What's the problem?" She goes, "Why don't you have an American indoor voice?" And he goes, "Because Americans want the world to know we're the greatest." And it just reminded me of Justin.
Was that Sarah and Justin or what?
Oh yeah, I'm wanting to get off of the plane in the UK and have like an American flag with me. The chat seemed a little dead besides the president. Oh, that's funny, Skip. He probably would have got a better rise out of everybody if he asked, who else is voting for Biden?
I'd vote for him, but it won't count for anything.
Mm.
Do what?
David supports Biden.
It depends. I mean, I'm going to be honest, if it's up against Donald Trump and this is going to upset a few people, then I'm sorry, Biden
I
will win
don't-
them down. But
I
I
don't-
think there are some good Republican candidates that are waiting in the wings.
Mm.
I don't think, like my hatred for Biden isn't because Trump didn't win. It's just because he's a fucking moron.
Yeah,
He's
I'd
been
agree
in
with that.
he's been in politics for 45 years and has never accomplished jack shit.
Exactly.
Apart from becoming the leader. Well,
Well, I'm saying as
what we
far
really
as
want to ask for you,
That's called
Justin.
into question as well.
Yeah, but now we need to ask Justin, what do you really think?
he's a douchebag. And now you damn right, Tim, you traitor. Like I said, in every Aussie, there's just an American waiting to get out.
No, okay. So
Go
we took your. So I've taken your. Hello, Gaffer.
Oh,
So
Wayne
I've
B,
taken your American and I've improved on it. You're saying.
that doesn't surprise me, Wayne B. You drive a Prius, so.
Yeah, exactly. So makes him the perfect candidate.
I think you got a secret nod of approval there, Dominic, on what you just said. He just had no way of defending.
Mm.
You've blown him out of the water.
Yeah, yeah. Tim Jackson makes a very great point there.
Well, if you could spell his name.
Yep. Close enough.
I'm going to be honest. I reckon you should all vote for Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, I wouldn't do a bad job.
I'd rather have Dwight D. I'd rather have
Like to,
Dwight D. back.
yeah.
He was a really good president.
Who was that?
Eisenhower.
Was he?
He
Republican?
He actually foresaw the way that the military, like he saw, like if you watch his speech when he left office, he foresaw a lot of the stuff, not necessarily that's happening right now, but it was building up to that.
Mm.
Yeah. The greatest politicians are the ones that leave in office and go, "Well, guys, it's over to you. Fuck the
Yep.
lot of you." I done my bit to fuck it up. Now you take over.
Yeah.
The funniest things I've ever seen politically was when Donald Trump was refusing to go, and Comedy Central did that clip where he was sat at his desk and he's still giving his speech and they're wheeling him out with his desk and his chair. He gets pushed into the truck and the truck drives off and he's going, "Hey, hey!"
But speaking of funny things, when your prime minister, David,
Which
Right,
one?
what's up?
when they showed there's a new prime minister, and they had Larry standing next to the
Oh, she
podium.
attacked and he attacked him. Attacked her.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what she said. The cat loves me. And he's like, "Meow."
Yeah.
That cat knows who's boss.
Yeah, I swear Larry would do a better job.
To be honest, anyone can do a better job.
Yeah, but political leaders and politics, it's all merging into one, I think.
Somehow, I think we are really facing the biggest divide in political stance
Yeah,
in a long time over here. And a lot of people that voted Brexit are regretting it.
mhm,
And there's a lot of people that didn't vote for Brexit that are saying, "Suck it up, buttercup." And
Yeah.
then, you know, but you're always going to get the biggest, the loudest, I think, are not the right, but the extreme far right. They're the ones that shout the loudest. Then you have the middle ground, the right and the left, and the to and fro between each other.
Yeah.
And then you've got the far left that are too politically correct to be correct.
exactly.
Yeah. Like,
But either extremes are bad,
yes.
because that's
We
the
just-
far. You've got the far right
You
and the
just
far
need
left.
this centre left, as they used to call it.
Mm,
So, not right, slightly to the left, and just stop trying to interfere in everything. Or else it's
Mm.
like,
yeah, because you've got the middle. That's the middle of the middle.
I mean,
Yeah,
some of
Bill.
the news that's come out today, our prime minister, we all know I think he's Muslim.
Yeah.
He's of that descent, I believe. And even he has called it for what it is. Political correctness has got in the way
Yep.
of criminals facing justice.
Exactly.
You got the grooming gangs, and we're not just talking about Asians here. We have got transgender that have used being trans to get away with it.
Yeah.
You gays being gay, using
Yeah.
gays to get away with it, and it has to
Yeah.
stop. Everybody should be treated equally in the eyes of the law.
Exactly.
Yeah, doesn't matter where
We
you're
have a
from,
similar
who you
problem
are,
here.
what you do, how you want to do it, behind closed doors, in public, whatever. If you commit a crime, you break the law, you should face justice.
Mm,
And it's about time that
regardless
both,
of
I'm
who you
glad
are.
that both parties have agreed that actually it's probably right. It's just taken a long time to get there.
Mm,
Oh God, Laura's posting new shorts.
uh-oh.
What's she doing in her shorts? What?
Click the link and you'll find out, but don't share it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
in
just
case-
don't
just in
share
case-
it.
in case she's in the shorts.
Yeah, don't share it.
Don't share it?
Yeah, don't share it.
Don't or do?
Don't share it.
You can't have Darth Vader for a dog. It's got to be Bark Vader. What the hell?
Are you ready, Dominic?
Oh,
Yeah.
look, it's clicked. Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah, hold on. I gotta mute the audio. There you go.
No.
It's a roll.
What's up, Donald? What's up,
That
Bill?
was just for you, Justin.
Mud ball.
What'd you play something?
Yeah, you watched it. Don't play like that now.
Never play all the craft nights on. I know there's one on here, because I nearly slipped my finger on it earlier.
Hey, Mudball.
Hey, screwball, I mean mudball.
Hey,
Is that it?
Right back.
There it is. I bought some of that waxed lace stuff, for necklaces to
Mhm.
put Sparky's what do you call it? Her leg ring, her identity bracelet.
Yeah.
Ring on. And I ordered one, it said man size. I don't know how big they think the man is, but they've got like 20 meters of it.
Oh, okay. I would have thought the other way.
Fucking huge.
huge.
Wrap it around the living room. Or you can come here a minute.
Send it some more.
Looky there, guys. They're walking the pupper dogs
Oh,
down by the water.
oh yeah. Yeah. I can't believe how dark that picture is.
Look at it, yeah.
What the hell is that guy doing down on the waterfront there? He ran, then he ran back. I don't know, the fishing pole or something. It looked like that in the bottom left-hand corner there a minute ago.
Look at how dark it is.
Yeah.
There's a ship coming down. I was thinking about it, but no, not gonna do that.
Too far.
Hmm.
Don't all talk at once.
Yeah, we're not going to.
Justin's found his indoor voice
Yep.
when Sarah's about anyway.
You see what Nunya put in the chat, Paul?
Oh, you see now? Tim is an Aussie American, so he doesn't get it, unfortunately.
He said if somebody takes the stick out of Biden's
like
ass,
that,
he's gonna
yeah.
fall down.
Mm.
He's still like 20 minutes behind in the chat or in the fucking live
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah.
Did he not hear us
Hit
tell
the
him?
live so you can get the.
I
So you see
figured
that little red dot.
he
the
would have
thing
caught
going.
up when he heard us tell him the first time.
Yep. I'm gonna show you a little bit of what Quinn posted in here.
Hmm.
Here he took the mini
Mini
tree
tree.
out.
We doing, follow me in the car or something?
I think so.
Right.
Must be a follow me test.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, none, for the love of God, go to the live. He's now talking about Ronald McDonald. I don't know, Skip. That one day he said he was like, what, 7,000 feet or some shit?
Yeah.
Well, shit, like 10 or 12 years ago, that would have been the time to get all those shots because that was before there was really any rules set for drones. They were so new still. First couple of years, it was kind of the wild, wild west. You could do whatever you wanted at that point.
Well, except equipment was so bad that you were taking your life in your hands because there wasn't any position or anything. There wasn't any stabilization. You had to be on the sticks all the time.
I saw that, Dustin. It was only 1,650 feet. I don't know what the hell Nunya's talking about because I forgot what we were talking about 20 minutes ago. He's answering stuff that we talked about 20 minutes ago. You're behind in the stream, Nunya, so when you catch up to what we're saying now, fast forward to the live stream. Take your little slider bar and slide it all the way over.
We'll just click the live bit and it will automatically go to the end.
Grimace is a taste bud. What is he talking-
There's one of my first copters right there.
How did you fit in that?
It was a chainsaw motor. And it was a six foot prop on top with a tail rotor.
Wow.
And you couldn't keep that sucker in the air for any more than 5 or 10 minutes.
You know, there was some really crazy videos though from when drones first came out. And somebody had I want to say it was a DJI quadcopter. It was like one of their first drones that they made. And they took it up like, I want to say it was like 15,000 feet or some crazy shit.
Hmm.
Like it was really high. And then it got to a point where it ran out of battery, like thousands of feet before it was even close to the ground. And then it just fell straight to the ground. Let me see if I can find them. It's an old ass video from like 10 or 12 years ago.
Here's an old picture of me with my first copter.
Yeah.
Looks like it was taken yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yesterday, all right. You had to put fuel in it and you had to have a glow plug to get it started and
Yeah, I remember those days.
yeah.
Yeah, if there's a video right there, if you guys want to watch it. That one, that dude goes really high,
Oh,
like above the clouds high. And it's a big old quadcopter. I want to say it was a DJI, but
I remember as a kid, one of our neighbours had one of them microlight planes, you know, remote control planes. And he filled it with fuel. And he went, watch this sucker go. And he just went, yee, and it went straight into the house, just obliterating into flames. Like, well, that's the end of that one.
oh,
I
was it?
I think it cost him like $2,500.
It was a DJI F550, whatever the hell that was, a hexacopter.
Oh, okay.
But this thing went way the hell up.
I think Eddie's going backwards in time.
Yeah, I want to say he was probably maybe 8,000 feet, maybe 10,000.
Oh my.
We're talking about how far Eddie's behind here.
Yeah.
Well, if
He's
it's-
he's so far behind in the on the video. We're saying Happy New Year.
Yeah, he's just now talking about Ronald McDonald that we
Yeah.
talked about 20
Yeah, did
minutes
you have a
ago.
good Christmas, Dominic?
What was that?
Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah, I did.
You're just coming round to having your clocks go back again, aren't you?
Yeah.
When do your clocks change? Have they already done?
Yeah, we did it Sunday.
Yeah, because Laura was like, "Where's Dominic?" And then we asked Google what the time was. In
It was
Melbourne.
like 3 a.m. when
Yeah, she was like, "Yeah, he ain't coming on at that time." Yeah, I think on 9 o'clock.
is
And
I think
yours was just coming round to your 6 o'clock.
yes, yeah, 9 p.m. is 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What?
So in this dude's description, he says, I don't fly over populated areas, but yeah, you can see housing complex after housing complex under the drone.
Yeah, well,
The hell's he talking about? You don't fly over populated areas. Like how populated does it need to be before you consider it populated? Because I see about 10,000 homes underneath this drone.
that's not populated. 10,000 would be just sparse.
Yeah, 10,000 in Australia is pretty, could be spread
Wow.
over a couple of
Yeah.
100 miles.
Look, I'm talking 10,000 in one square block, Dominic.
Oh, that's sparse.
Yeah, but a square block in America, isn't that like fields and hills and mountain
No,
ranges?
a square block is like,
A square block over here has 20,000 people living in it.
a square block with, I don't know how big is, hold on. Average square block size. So it'd be like 2.5 acres.
No,
Typically,
that's
That's about
how big my
100,000.
backyard is.
About 100,000 square feet.
Are most of your roads
That's my
over?
backyard.
Yeah, are most of the roads over in America straight? They don't curve.
No, I mean highways maybe, but no, there's
You
still
know,
a lot
like for blocks.
I mean, it depends on the design of the suburb or the housing complex. They're all designed differently. I would say older neighborhoods are a lot more square streets, but the newer ones, no.
So over here, it's very hard to find a straight road.
Our roads are straighter the further away you get from the CBD.
Hey, here's what I need to go hunting with, guys. I have to send this to Ron Lock, but look at this.
Yeah, now that's the way. I like
Okay.
that.
Hey.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, let's
So
go.
now Nunya has finally got to me making fun of Laura's shorts.
Oh, okay.
But apparently hasn't heard us say anything about him being 20 minutes behind in the stream. About
Yeah, well,
6
he
times.
hasn't come up to that bit yet.
Oh, we've said it at least 6 times in the last 20 minutes. You think you would have heard that?
Mm.
Like David doesn't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Nunya. Sorry. Apparently you don't know something, David.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
That
I
would have
know
made
nothing.
that would have made sense 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I know nothing apart from we made it.
Tim said whatever Nunya is smoking, I fucking want some.
Yeah. Yeah, we need all of that too.
Like I've done that before, but I've never done it that long to where I didn't figure it out. I'm like, because I'll
Mm.
actually notice that people aren't responding to my comments. I'm like, what the fuck? Like-
Exactly.
Because you'll put like 10 comments in the chat and then like 10 minutes will go by and nobody will say anything. And
Mm.
you're like, what the hell? And then you'll finally figure out, oh yeah, I'm way behind. You'll skip to the beginning and then they don't know what the hell you're talking about because it was 30 minutes ago.
Mm.
Okay, well, at least he's up to date in the chat with the other people in the chat.
Hmm.
Because he did just answer Tim about whatever Nunya's smoking. Oh, let me put it in the chat. Apparently he ain't hearing us.
Selective
Mm.
mutism.
Yep.
Most people have when Justin talks.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, Dominic,
What?
what are you up to? You look like you're a little lost.
Am I?
You look distracted.
Distracted. You got your brow going like this, and
Yeah, I've got people sending me messages.
oh, okay.
Laura, you sending Dominic messages again?
She hasn't sent one for a couple of minutes, but I've got things going on all around me.
Oh, good. If you can juggle it all, Dominic, you're still young. It's
Yeah.
when you start dropping the balls, that's when you don't,
You really don't want to be dropping your balls.
Yeah, exactly.
JD just got a letter from the city. Apparently his shed is too rusty looking.
Oh no.
I'll go get you an $80 gallon of paint because that's how much it costs now. Paint that bitch.
I wished him.
Did you see,
Uh,
Tom, did you see what Tim put in the chat?
Yeah, I've just read it.
Might have been Amy, JD, so that way she could go with you to pick out colors.
Yeah.
She might have
Yeah,
reported
it's got to
you.
be a pink shed now.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Well,
a she shed.
maybe your dad reported it.
No, I think it was Amy because she wants to turn it into a she shed. 'Cause she wants to get it
Ah,
painted pink.
Yeah.
So now she has an excuse to take JD to Home Depot and look at colors. And then it's gonna slowly be, well, you know, we might as well repaint the kitchen while we're at it.
Yeah, repaint it pink.
Hey, Dominic, you know how we beat our local rivals at the weekend?
Yeah,
Well, when the Blackpool team coach arrived back at Blackpool, there was a gathering of maybe 200-300 Blackpool fans ready to kick off at the players. When the coach pulled up, the only person that got out was one player, and he went, "Don't know where they all went, mate." They all got off. They all got off around the corner.
Well, let me ask you, JD, is the shed still in pretty good shape or is it just worth tearing it down? Cause I know those little thin tin metal sheds, they don't usually last more than 10 years. They
Mm.
start falling apart and
Yeah,
getting
that's
really
right.
rickety.
That's right, Nanya. It's our little pet friends that are important to us.
Yeah, but he's also answering you from 35 minutes ago.
exactly.
He's back. He's back. To
Boy,
the
he's
start now,
probably
isn't
yeah, he'd be about 40 minutes behind now.
he? He's going. He's doing it in reverse. Earlier on, he was having a conversation about what we're going to talk about later,
Yeah.
and he's going backwards.
Cool. Hey, Paul, I'm gonna take off. I gotta do a couple things before my nephew gets here.
Okay, buddy. Thanks
Yeah,
for being here. It's
So
yeah,
just
it's-
remember, I may or may not be here in the morning. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
We'll
Catch
see
you
ya.
later,
Hey
Paul.
guys. Yep.
Bye-bye.
Well,
Yeah.
apparently JD's gonna fight his neighbor, so he's not below hitting an old lady. So.
Hmm.
He said, I'm gonna fight it.
Just
JD,
paint.
just say you're a Blackpool fan and you made the shed look like the football club. Very
Yeah.
rusty. They play in Tangerine.
Yeah.
I have to
Nothing
ask a
wrong with it.
question though.
Yep.
How does JD not know who reported him? Because surely he would have heard the American on the phone from his place,
Yeah.
but they don't have an indoor voice.
JD said, I'm not fighting the neighbor. I know that, JD.
He's gonna, yeah, he's not fighting a neighbor. He's gonna take the whole city on. Come on, you bastards! I'll take you all on. Just see him in the street.
Said, I'm not below hitting an old woman. Oh, that's it, JD. You can finally do what I've been trying to get somebody to do for a while and do garage door reveals. And play
Yeah.
like really loud rock music as you open the garage door. And then have like a really, hold on. I got the perfect clip for this.
Okay, let's see
Uh-oh.
To
this.
portray, to portray what JD needs to
Is
do.
this another Family Guy episode?
Hold on.
JD's gonna take on the whole city in one go.
There we go.
Can we check the canteen? What the hell's the canteen?
This is exactly what JD needs to do. And yes, it was Family Guy.
Predicting another 2% growth in the quarter.
Stupid, boring meeting. I don't even want to be here. I'd rather be home doing dramatic garage door reveals.
Right.
That's all JD needs to do. Sit there and annoy the
Yeah.
piss out of his neighbors. Except for with use a chainsaw instead. Sit there and rev it.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a request from Nunya. He wants to see how things are going down in Florida.
We going to number two.
He's gonna get real pissed when he realizes you're not playing it. Like, he's gonna be like, "Oh, Paul's ignoring
Yeah,
me."
in 20, he'll find out in 20 minutes what it's like. Ah, they've done a bit of renovations then. Oh, okay, it's an ad. All right, it looked like they'd done some renovations.
He said some shitty resume.
Okay. Screen share, there we go, there we go. There we go.
Mm.
Gonna be right back. Got an
Oh,
email.
I went to a gas leak today and found a gas
Gas?
pipe. It was a gas pipe about 3 or 4 feet long. It was completely buried all the way from the regulator to in the wall. And I dug the entire thing up and it was literally only held together by habit. Like, it was just nothing but rust layers all the way through the whole pipe.
Okay.
And they were like, "Where's it leaking?" I was like, "This long ass pipe that's rusted gone. Like, that's where it's leaking." I sprayed the pipe down and all you just see is bubbles all over the pipe coming out.
Not much going on down there tonight.
Damn. Imagine if the city told JD that he had to rake his yard. Jesus.
Yeah.
He's out
He's
for
about
blood.
30 and he's about 60. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, JD is out for blood.
Yeah.
All because he was told to paint his shed.
Yeah, just paint it.
It really depends on your the homeowners association too, JD,
Yeah.
because there's so many in Florida I've dealt with, and some of them are very lax and some of them are super strict. Like, there's
Mm.
some to where your blinds, everybody has to have the same blinds in the windows,
No.
and your doors have to be a certain color. You can't have any brown spots on your grass, so they'll actually have those companies coming through spraying the grass the green color
Mm.
with the seed in it. And but it also like sprays the patches, brown patches green temporarily.
Mm.
Yeah, there's some that are super strict.
Did you say this is a worrying sign? I've just gone onto the EE website, which is our mobile network, and they got the Samsung Galaxy Ultra, good as new, that have been refurbished. Already?
Mm.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It takes about two weeks to a month here, and you'll start seeing shit like that in the pawn shops. Because you'll get people that will get money, they'll come into a little bit of money, and they're like, "Oh, let me go buy a $2,500 phone," and then they go out and buy the fucking thing, and then 2 weeks later they need rent money
Yeah.
because they didn't pay the rent, so they end up taking the phone to the pawn shop and selling it, and they get decent money back for it. I mean, not what they
Mm.
paid for it, but because it's so new, they'll actually get a decent amount back for it. But yeah, you'll see, you see that a lot over here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there can be something out for 2-3 weeks and you'll start, there'll be a few here and there'll start popping up in pawn shops.
Mm-hmm.
Nunya said his phone was was delayed, ultra delayed.
No, okay.
Now, I don't know if it was, now, I don't know if they do this in your area, JD, but I know in Southern California,
Oh, you wanted the Pixel Pro, didn't you?
out where my dad lived, they
Laura?
would actually fly planes over properties. And if there was like a violation, they would actually tell you. But that's how they would figure it out because people would have these big tall fences around their property so you couldn't see inside. And I don't know if they do that there. I'm just saying it is a possibility. Cause he's saying that you can't even see it from the road. So unless,
Mm. Interesting.
so it was either one of his neighbors on either side of him or behind him, or maybe the city does fly over and look at shit. I don't know. I have seen cities that do that.
I'm betting
So-
it's somebody that's adjoining to him. That either like they got a patio behind the house and they look over and see the rusty shed, or
Well, he's saying it ain't rusty, but it probably is. It's just not bad to JD. Well, I mean, obviously, if the city, I mean, I'm wondering if the city, if the city inspectors even came out and looked at it. But most likely they got pictures of it, either from a neighbor or, like I said, however they're getting this shit. But unfortunately, JD's never gonna know who reported them because they won't tell
No.
him, so. Unless the neighbor comes out and says, yeah, it was me, he's probably never gonna actually know for sure. Cause it's just like when you know, people get turned in for CPS for their kids and shit. They don't tell you who called in on you. I know this guy. Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
You just paint it dark brown.
Yeah, if you got
No
any
one will
extra
notice.
paint left over from your house, just I can go out there and paint it real quick.
Yeah.
Cause I'm pretty sure it's one of those little small metal sheds. It's probably, you know,
Yeah.
8 foot by 8 foot. It's not that big. Maybe a 10 by 10 footer or something. I mean, honestly, I guess I would go down and at least ask about it, but I wouldn't go overboard and freak the hell out about it.
I had to join for just a minute to pay my
hey,
respects.
Nanya,
Oh, for
And-
the love of
and- Had to pay respect to Sparky. I love
Okay,
Sparky
you
so much.
did you realize
worries.
when you were typing in the chat, you were like 20 minutes behind in the conversation?
I didn't
right?
know. No, it was on my phone. It was on my phone.
I kept telling you in the on the panel, I was like, we're fast forward, and so I typed it in the chat.
Yeah.
I was like, you're like, cause you were answering stuff that we had talked
Yeah.
about like 20 minutes ago. I was
Yeah, I
like, what
didn't
the
know.
hell's he?
Apparently, my phone is way behind. Way behind.
Right.
well, you
some-
know they stopped making those flip phones about 20 years ago.
You know,
Yeah.
you have one still, right?
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody else. No one else needs to know.
Guys, does any of you guys really think this is JD
Oh.
decorating?
She's so beautiful.
Well, take that to the city office, JD, and use it as an excuse. Watch,
Love
he's
you,
gonna get,
Sparky.
he's gonna get
I
the other
love you.
neighbor in trouble.
Wait,
Like, look at-
need to go
look at
back a
there.
bit. No, this is JD decorating. I can assure you.
No, JD said his neighbors on the side of him have dirt and two giant sheds. Talk about an eyesore. That's why I said he needs to take that to the city office.
That's how he's gonna paint.
Oh, can't get out. Oh, can't get out. Oh no. Oh dear.
No, I said he's gonna take it to the city office. He's gonna end up getting another neighbor in trouble.
You guys told me there's only like 15 episodes of Mr. Bean. What?
Yeah.
Is that real? That's
I
not
love this
real.
bit.
I still can't believe there's only like 15 episodes. I could have swore there were way more than this.
Hmm.
I had to stop in just long enough to pay my condolences, David. You know how much I loved Sparky.
Yeah.
You know how much I loved her just as much as all of you. I love that bird just as much as you did, David. Maybe not as much, but close. Really did.
All right, guys, I'm out.
All right, see ya.
Wait up, Justin. You got to watch this bit.
Look, it's done. This is one of the best ones he made, man. Look at her.
That's good.
That just remind that it really is JD decorating because you
Yeah.
to see it.
My favorite ones were when he was going down that one and the one where he's driving down the street on top of his mini
That's the same
Yeah.
with a
episode.
chair. Is it? Okay.
Yeah,
I love
same
that. I
episode.
love that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he there's roadworks and he turns the corner. It shows a steep hill and he drives down it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Chuck Kovacian, how you doing?
Yeah. And the only
Yeah.
way you can stop is driving into the bed van.
You end up in the Timbs on a chair like that.
Can you believe he says that is the worst thing Mr. Bean was the worst thing he's ever done, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, the man did a one-man show,
Yeah.
and it was awesome. If you've ever seen
Mm.
it,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
It was on TV a couple of years ago, and he says he went into a garage to pick up some car wheels.
Yeah.
And this guy behind him said, "Oh my God, you could actually go around and do gigs as Mr. Bean." I am Mr. Bean. And this guy was going, no, seriously, I'm not winding you up. You can do this job. He says, you look so like him. He says, obviously not 100% like him, but you look so like him. It's like, duh, it is Mr. Bean.
A lot of people don't know this. And I'm going to tell you this flat out. Mr. Bean is an alien.
Mm.
He is beamed down to Earth in the very first part of the show.
He's
They
been
show
down
him.
in every episode.
He
Yeah.
is an alien. He is an alien. That's a fact. And anyone who tells you that he's not doesn't know Mr. Bean. He's an alien. He is. It's why he's so. It's why he's so in touch with what we are. Makes sense.
It's like the Merry Christmas Mr. Bean episode where she
Oh,
points to
hell
the ring.
yeah.
She points to the ring and she thinks he's getting a ring, and he actually buys her the picture frame.
Yeah, he's making the
Picture
turkey. Is that the one where he makes the turkey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when she leaves him, he picks up the Christmas cracker. Merry Christmas, Mr. Bean. Pulls it. It's like a big flash. Yeah, that turkey scene, they brought it into is it Mr. Holiday, Mr. Bean, the one where he goes to America?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Kind of a little bit of both. They kind of
Hey, Chuck.
made it both.
Yeah. Hey, Chuck.
What's that?
What's what?
Bird.
There's Tim.
Bird is
You
the
with us,
word.
Tim?
That's
That's a
Spark,
picture of Sparky.
Sparky died. You know that, right, Chuck?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought maybe you
Now,
to get a
let's
another
not
bird.
hate,
Sorry.
No.
guys. Let's not hate, guys.
Yeah, we're not
Sparky,
getting any more birds.
let's not hate for one reason. he rescued Sparky and had a good life. And without David, where would Sparky be right now?
Mm.
Someone
Right
else
in the
is
belly
doing
of
it.
a
He is now.
Wouldn't have lived this long. I bet.
No.
Wouldn't have lived.
Oh, it would have been in the
Would
belly
not
of a
have-
cat, probably.
Yeah, probably would not have lived this long. Right?
No, I think she'd still. If she wasn't here, I think she'd still be. She didn't come and move in with me. She'd still be here.
Yeah. At least one man gave a crap, right?
So, Chuck, what are you doing? Waiting for the wife?
You muted, Chuck.
He's on the phone.
Yeah, without you, David, where would Sparky be? right?
Yeah, let's not.
She wouldn't have had the life she had. Wouldn't. She had a dude that loved her, right?
Yeah, but you've got to remember, before she came to us, she had a dude that loved her as well.
Right. I didn't even think about that. You're not wrong.
Unfortunately,
You're not wrong.
Alan died of
Eh,
cancer. So
I was gonna say he died.
yeah, so
He
So
died.
she's
Yeah,
back
sorry,
with-
Paul. I was sorry.
So Sparky's back with Alan now.
hopefully, yeah.
Man, look how beautiful.
So
You know-
Chuck, are you on your way to pick the wifey up or what?
Yeah, just pull out of the office. She's working till 7.
Oh,
I was saying how great my flip phone was, and then it never seems to want to work with this live stream with my Bluetooth. It always gives me a hard time.
Have you got the Samsung flip phone?
Better not.
Samsung Flip 4.
Is that the Z4?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
4.
He
Do you
said
not have,
said.
you not have a problem with the apps?
He said
Um,
said.
Nothing major, Dave. It does some weird stuff occasionally. It's kind of
It was-
annoying. My keyboard will get partially obstructed or something strange like that.
Yeah, I got annoyed with it because I couldn't upload YouTube Shorts because apparently it puts everything into tablet mode.
I don't know. It's not perfect, that's for sure.
No, well, mine went back.
we live in an imperfect world.
I like the form factor though a lot. So
If they sorted out the software on it, so it stayed in mobile phone mode.
Yeah, but
It's
that's
like, oh.
Android for you.
I know Android is it's funny, Dom. Android is
Android's getting worse.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, dude, 13 is the root of all evil. I mean, 12 was a billion times better than 13. I thought it was just my device before. I've told you that story, but it was just it's
well,
not.
when I switch my phone on now, it comes up with one UI, and it takes longer for my phone to load than it does my old computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel it. So there's a solar eclipse here in North America, and I'm going to be right in the crosshairs of it on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get some footage. If
I was gonna say,
the
yeah, get some
clouds
footage.
stay away.
You have to like,
Yeah, I was
live
gonna say
stream
get
it.
some footage and share it with us. We'd love to see this.
Yeah, you got to live stream it.
Gonna bust out let's see, we'll use the 350 millimeter lens, put it on the freaking Peak Design carbon fiber tripod with the A6600.
Yeah.
I think I can get something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We would love to see this.
Oh, dude, I'd love to see it. We'll see
I mean,
I
Paul
think
went
I could
out
look-
and he was like, they're taking down the bridge. He didn't expect a fire. He got some excellent footage on that one, Paul.
Yeah.
Like really good.
Yeah, that video did a lot of views.
I'm
I
sure.
bet it did.
I'm sure. You don't usually
You should go
catch
down
stuff
there
like
and
that.
you should take another video real
Well,
soon about.
the weather hasn't been nice enough to go down there.
Yeah,
No,
you're
it's
right.
crappy. It's actually crappy here right now. It's all overcast and raining and stuff. So I'm really hoping Saturday's different.
We got a stream of rain gonna just about hitting us now. It's gonna go until 2 a.m. Then it's gonna clear
Right.
up 2 to 10. Then it's gonna rain again.
So what you're saying, Paul, is you would have, you can't.
Nice. Nice. I'm gonna have to buy a mailbox post now.
Hey, Dominic,
Yeah.
on the 20th of April,
Yep.
between 2:34 a.m. and 7:59 a.m. UK time,
Yeah.
you're going to get a total eclipse called a NIG, and I'm going to pronounce this wrong. I'm not saying it. It's a NINGALOO eclipse.
You guys are gonna get it also, right?
Ningaloo.
Yeah, both.
It's in Western Australia.
Nice.
Yeah, this is on the 20th and it passes through northwest Cape Town,
Yeah.
a large part of the peninsula, and then the northwest coast of Australia.
Oh, northwest coast is like 4,000 kilometers away.
All
Right.
right. You might just get a shadow then.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We love you anyway. We love you anyway, Dominic.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm saying Ningaloo actually has some really good wildlife footage.
You're so far away.
I think they've got dolphins there or something like that. But yeah, it's a really lovely spot.
Dominic, what ocean is near you?
Tasman Sea.
Man, okay.
Hey, Dominic, question.
Yeah.
When do you ever sleep?
Never.
I do sleep, yeah.
I don't
Just
think,
be-
you, I don't think you sleep.
I woke up just before
Yeah.
warm up.
He doesn't sleep, he takes breaks.
It's like Einstein. Like Einstein took like 15-minute nap. I swear that's what
Well,
Dom
Dominic's
does.
got it all figured out. You notice he's wearing a robe 24/7.
Yeah.
He does have it all figured out.
He just got out the shower.
I'm convinced.
I'm actually just about to get in the shower.
Okay.
I'm just about to, yeah, it's about.
As long as you
It's
as long
eight-
as you don't live stream while you're in the shower.
What time
No, I
is it
won't
there,
do that.
Dominic? Dominic, what time-
Shower stream, Dominic.
Oh,
Don't do
God.
it. Don't do it. Don't
Yeah.
do
Dominic,
Ferris-
what
feel like
time
Ferris
is it
Bueller.
there right now?
it.
25 minutes to 9 a.m.
You better not. You better not.
Wow, mid morning.
I've got about 5 more minutes and then I've got to go.
Mid morning.
Apparently, K is not going to another solar eclipse until 2081.
No, no.
Looks like I won't be here for that one.
We've-
Oh, shit.
the last time we had a total eclipse was 1976.
For real?
Well, I hope I get to film this thing.
We've had
way
six
back.
partials. We've had 6 partial eclipses in the last 10 years. And the closest we had was it went through parts of South Australia.
Dominic, gonna happen tonight?
That's about 1,000 kilometers away.
20th.
When's it gonna happen tonight?
The
No,
20th.
20th of April.
Okay. 5th of April. Okay.
20th of April, UK time. So that'll be
20.
the 21st.
I
Yeah.
should be up because they're trying to think if it's northwest. They had
Like,
one.
when would it happen for me and Paul? Like a day
There's one in
ahead, or
2024 too.
it's gonna be a day ahead or a day
Well,
behind?
no,
for me
the
and Paul?
whole world doesn't get an eclipse
Right.
No.
Right.
Okay. Right.
because the Earth is moving. And
Right.
It's only a
There's a lot of moving. There are a lot of moving
tiny-
parts.
yeah, it's a tiny portion.
Yeah.
Oh, where was
Just happened to
wasn't
be in the
too
Well,
long.
window.
all I'm going to say is the next time the UK will get one is when I fall over again.
My goodness.
Hey, God help us. Sparky will be with you. I love that bird so much. I know I keep saying it. I really do. I was her #1 fan, right? Really was.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah,
definitely get fans.
On that bombshell.
Dominic's got to go shower up, and I think I'm going to call it.
All right.
Dominic has to
Okay.
hose down.
Everybody, take care. Thanks for being here, David,
Thanks for
Dominic,
stopping by.
We'll
Chuck,
see you tomorrow, guys.
and Nunya.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you later.
All right,
Dominic,
later,
Bye-bye.
boys.
have fun doing your heaps.
Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.